Chrissy Tobis here for Kindred Stamps, and today I'm going to show you how to make this card. I am using new product from the October release. So that paper pack right there is called the Holiday Sweets paper pack, and it is sweet. I'm not kidding. There are some awesome patterns in there. I used a couple for this card. I used one for this card. I'm hoarding a bunch of the other ones. I got to buy some more, definitely. And I should mention too, at the end of this video, I have a bonus card to share with you too. So I am using the Sweet House and the Sweet Cookies stamp sets here. This is the Sweet House, and it's really fun. It's like a build your own type of thing. So for the house, you can build a couple different things. Like I'm going to add these candy canes in the window. There's a bunch of things on the set to kind of make it customized and make it your own. And then on the Sweet Cookies, well, you build a gingerbread man or a girl, but there's of course always some fun little fandom things on there. Then that's why, partially why we love Kindred Stamps, right? So you can see here I am stamping some ears. I am turning my gingerbread into, he's a fan of different theme parks and stuff like that. So I did everything on craft, and then I decided to color everything in with colored pencils. So I chose the craft because this was kind of gingerbready, and I figured, one, not only would it be easier because I don't have to color everything in different browns with markers. Two, I really like the soft look of the colored pencil when I heat emboss with white. So as you can see earlier, when I was gabbing away, I was putting the white embossing powder on there, and I heated it off camera. I activated it using a heat gun, and I used the Ink on 3 ink to do that because that stays a little bit wetter, so it really holds the embossing powder, and it really embosses well. It's like a watermark ink if you're not familiar with it. So then I just grabbed some of my colored pencils, and now all I'm doing is kind of actually adding those colors more where the shadows would be, and then I'm blending it with a paper stump and some Gamsol. So you definitely don't have to do that if you prefer to use markers, or if you just want to shade with your colored pencils, that would work too. I just really, like I said, I really like that look. I especially like it when I've got like the white embossing powder on there and then with like a deep color. So like when I get to the candy cane part, you'll see I think that the red just really, really pops against that white. And then for the roof, I just did a little bit of blue kind of to represent snow, but I knew that I was going to add a little bit of fake snow on there, which you will see shortly. So then I fussy cut everything off screen. So now I'm using something from the Holiday Sweets paper pack. All this paper is two-sided, and I had a really tough time choosing which one I wanted to. Obviously, I'm really in love with this paper pack. So I chose this one because it had like little pieces of candy, and it just went with the gingerbread look. And then I stamped the sentiment, so I left space for it, and then continued on with the paper underneath, so you can see how I did that. And I just kind of trimmed it. A little hint for you, don't cut your pattern paper to size. Cut it oversized and then trim it after you adhere it on there. That way you have a nice clean edge. Otherwise you're trying to get it on there and get it perfectly, and it's really just kind of a pain in the neck, and I swear it almost never goes right. So then I adhered everything to the card. I used some 3D foam on there, and then I added a little bit of sparkle using my sparkle marker. Then this is how I decided to add some snow. Really this is, it's basically like glue with glitter. It's Glitz Glitter Gel from Thermoweb, and it is, I use it for like stenciling and stuff like that. So when it dries, it's just really shimmery. I decided to use some Q-tips to apply it, and I put it on really heavily because I wanted like that texture on there. So it ends up, you can see from the final picture, you'll see in a second, that it looks just like snow. And that's a card. Easy peasy, right? And then I have a bonus card for you too that I wanted to share because I love this gingerbread guy so much. Really simple. So thanks so much for stopping by today, and have a great day.